Hey everyone, Ron coming back at you here with, it's been a long time, mail day. I hope everyone's doing well. If you're at the National or on your way to the National, I hope you have or had safe travels and continue to do so on your way back. I'm excited to see what people's pickups are. And sad I couldn't make it this year, but, you know, we just had our son, Henry, about 2 months ago, and I didn't think that was fair to leave both two boys under 2 with Samantha while I went and trekked up there. But I will absolutely be in Cleveland next year. So I hope to touch base with a lot of you next year. Like I said, I'm excited to see what everyone's pickups are now. And I hope everyone's been doing well. We're just been super busy over here. We almost moved recently. But besides that, you know, we got the work and kids that are just keeping us all the time. Go, go, go. But it's a good busy, of course. Better than the alternative. And I have a lot of pickups. A couple I'll show later, but I'll just start with these today. This is from my buddy Armando. His link will be below. Sent some BGS order with me recently, and sent me some just because to go along with it. But it says, Ryan, just a little thank you for what you do for everyone else. Hope you're. It says, hope you like. Thanks for everything. And he sent me a lot of Colts base, so swing. I'm excited for football to get back in action. I actually was just talking about fantasy football today. I do a local draft, and I did 2 YouTube ones last year that I hope to continue to do. So put your link or put like interest level below if that's something you want to be into. I know last year I did a $50 12-person league, 14 player draft, and then we also did a $25 one. So let me know if you'd be interested in either of those, and I'm also going to circle back to the guys who did it last year. If we could expand it out to more than 2 leagues, I'm all about it. I love fantasy football. I love this time of year that we're about to gear up for, and I may even try to do another local live one with some other card collector friends of mine. Neither here nor there. Out of 2012 Finest, he sent a Dwayne Allen out of 1368 Jersey Auto. So that's pretty. 2012 was a great year for football, obviously. There's tons of Colts in it. And then 2012 Panini Black, which I still can't get around not saying UD Black, but Panini Black, 2-color patch auto of Kobe Fleener out of 349. Let's see what's next. I'm a diehard Cubs fan. A lot of stuff that I don't show or memorabilia that I bring in for different teams that I like, but I will show that I bought duplicates, you know, because Cubs hadn't won the World Series in a long-ass time. So I did pick up quite a bit of memorabilia recently. There's a bunch of buddies of mine who live in Chicago that there was some, like, special edition, like, Jim Beams and Maker's Mark and stuff like that I bought, and I just wrap it in bubble wrap, and I put it over in a box that I keep a lot of memorabilia in. I don't really display it. But hats that I bought to wear, I also bought in duplicate because I wanted to save those, you know, so they're all in good shape. They all still got their tags and whatnot on them. But I got the champions, the World Series one that they won, and I really like this one that they wore when they got their trophy. But it's like, you know, gold embroidery, and it has the trophy on the side with the 2016. So I love those. Excited about that. Just got these recently. Samantha and I are diehard Colts fans, and she moved here from Pennsylvania when Peyton Manning was still a really big deal, and so I'm very excited, and I'm just pumped because Indiana Jesus is coming October 8th. Peyton Manning is getting a trophy, or no, I'm sorry, he's getting a statue, and they're putting him into the Ring of Honor. They're inducting him into the Colts Ring of Honor on October 8th versus the 49ers. So not the greatest team to match up against, but came in the mail today. Very, very excited that we're going to be able to go to that and experience that. And I hope to do some cool stuff for the fans because, I mean, he really did build a lot of why Indianapolis is what it is today. And I think the city should give him one hell of a tribute. So I'm excited for that. And then last but not least, something I've been holding on to for a while. I got to get framed to go along with those guys in the back. But, you know, like I said earlier, I'm a diehard Cubs fan, and I recently graduated, and I recently had a Father's Day like many of you did. So my mom and Samantha contributed to this really sweet jersey that I've wanted. I said, even if I think this guy, I think Epstein will always keep this player as a Cub. But even without that, I said some things that you'll never be able to take away from him was College Player of the Year, Minor League Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, and MVP back to back to back, and helped. And one of the longest droughts in sports history for a championship. So I said, you know, even if he never stayed on the team forever, which I certainly hope he does, I think that you'll never be able to take that away from him. He'll always be a special player in my fandom for the rest of my life because of it. But I got it from Fanatics, the authentic Chris Bryant signed pinstripe jersey. It has the COA from Fanatics in MLB. So I'm excited to get that framed up. I saw some others. I said there's a couple other guys I'd like to get framed eventually when we have more wall space and expendable income. But I heard Reggie Miller is going to be possibly signing some memorabilia with Panini. Fuck Panini and everything they've done. I know I haven't been on in a long time, but you know how I feel about them in a lot of cases. But especially with the Dak Prescott and the auto pen and all that bullshit lately. Fuck Panini. But if they can get Reggie Miller to sign some memorabilia, Reggie Miller is a huge part of my childhood. Prior to Peyton Manning, like basketball is always talked about. That's all that was talked about in Indiana. And Reggie Miller was such a big part of my childhood. And my family, that's the only time we never fought, was like we got around and watched the Pacer games. And if I can get a Reggie Miller swingman signed jersey, I hope Panini can make that dream happen this year. A couple other guys I've wanted eventually is Wayne Gretzky. He started his professional career in Indianapolis with the Indianapolis Racers, so did Mark Messier. I know Randy Johnson was with the Indianapolis Indians. That'd be a cool jersey to get one day. I still like Unitas on the wall, but you know, the Bryant and Miller are like my next two. But I got Bryant. I'm gonna get this guy framed here soon. I just got to get to my framer. And I'm rambling. I haven't seen you guys in a long time. I hope you're doing well. And like I said, I can't wait to see what people are doing at the National and what you all bring back. I've already seen RBI posting like every 20 minutes of crazy stuff that's coming up to his table. And I'm so happy for him and how huge he's gotten and just the cool things that he brings in and the just seeing all the YouTube guys bonding out there. And it's just so much more than cards, especially when it comes to the National. It's just more about meeting up with friends and putting faces to names that we've seen, you know, through our virtual pen pal relationship for a long, long time. Some people over 5 years. And I just think that's awesome. So keep that content coming. And I hope to talk to you all soon. Hope you have a great rest of your week. And that's all I have for right now. Grace, you want to come up and say bye? Bye. Okay, well, he said it in the background. Hope you all have a great rest of your week. Talk to you later. Deuces.